Yo, what's up? Retropat here, and I have made a disgusting amount of progress over the last 3 episodes. I think episode 50 was achieving the Nessie pet, episode 51 was reaching level 74 on my main account, one of the biggest levels in the entire game, and then episode 52 was, what I do? I completed the game on insane difficulty. I completed the main storyline. Now, today, we could do a couple things. We still have plenty of goals, like storyline complete, level 74. We still have so much to do. So many things that I want to do. And our Nessie is gigantic now. We max leveled Nessie. That's crazy. Today, I'm thinking about, though, slowing things down, pumping the brakes, enjoying what I enjoy most about Dungeon Defenders. We're going to be jumping into some survival gameplay. Now, I believe the last survival map that I did semi-seriously, well, besides the Deeper Well on easy to get to wave 25, of course, was Foundries and Forges. I got to wave 15 on hard. Looking back, I'm actually kind of even impressed I was able to do that. Wave 15 on hard. That's actually pretty impressive. And I've done wave 25 on easy on Magus Quarters. Now, can I get to wave? I've done 15. Magus Quarters is sort of taken care of. My main goals are just reaching wave 15 on every single map on medium difficulty. That's my biggest goal at the time being. Have I done? Wait a minute. I've done to wave 20 on Alchemical Laboratories as well. I've done way more survival than I actually even remember or realize on this series. Okay, so I'm moving on to Servants' Quarters. Servants' Quarters, medium difficulty, survival mode. Let's go ahead and jump. Let's learn a map that I haven't played too much in the Dungeon Defenders franchise. All right, starting from wave 3, we're going to have infinite time. It feels so relaxing. I've been playing so much insane difficulty. It feels really nice, honestly, to just have infinite time to just run around, collect all of our little mana, and just sort of think about what little builds we want to make on a really casual sort of sense, I guess. This is usually a really easy hallway to sort of defend since you really only need one thing. Now, we're going to have so little mana defending this first zone. We do want to keep that in mind. I probably just want to go ahead and place a bouncer blockade here for the time being, and if any ranged minions come, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. We could even put it, actually, we have a longer hallway over here, it seems like. Where does this, I want to start looking for, I think there might be secret, I don't know if this is only in Dungeon Defenders Awakened. People in the comments can let me know. I don't know if there's secret like areas in each map or not. I think there is in Dungeon Defenders Awakened, but I don't know about DD1. I've never really found any, so if there is, I'd be kind of surprised, but kind of not really. Honestly, it makes sense. So the question is, do I want to have the bouncing blockade here for more area, or is this like a long enough hallway? I think this is probably fine. We'll rock it there, honestly. And then I'm going to go ahead and look around and just see what's going on. This area is a little bit of a difficult one to defend. I always want to place a harpoon like here in this area, but the lunch tables, like these picnic tables, kind of get in the way. I feel like the better position is to actually do it like here. And that's going to take care of anything walking out. And I think it's a much better harpoon position, personally. That harpoon did cost a lot of my early game mana here, but it should be totally fine. We have a couple more chests to go grab. Then we have this area to sort of cover as well, which is probably going to need a harpoon or 2. This area is actually pretty easy. It's just one little very slim hallway that comes out. Let's just go ahead and place a bouncer blockade here. Should be pretty well taken care of. We'll add some harpoons eventually, but that's pretty much good for wave 1. Another chest over here. We've got plenty of defense units. If I need to, I can always bring my summoner out on maps like this as well to help me out. Okay, we'll grab that mana as well. And then for these weird triple corridors, I think usually just building harpoons back near the core to defend them is ideal. There's another doorway over here. Where does this one lead to? I don't know if any minions, actually no, they actually will come up here. So you know what? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and place one bouncer blockade there. Do I have enough mana for this? So I'm not gonna have enough for 2 harpoons here, unfortunately. What I'll do is I'll place one harpoon like this. And then for now, I'm going to start the wave. I'm going to jump into the first wave. I'm just trying to get to wave 15. That's the main thing for me. Just 15. Nothing crazy. I could go ahead and put a bouncer here. I kind of might as well. But we'll see what happens. I don't think any minions weave through here. If they do, could always put a backup harpoon right here. I'm going to run around, grab some mana, take care of these random little archers, and just get enough mana to be able to summon some more harpoons. Yep, 100 mana. There we go. That's perfect. Jump over here. Like, that guy's stuck on the stairs. He's not even able to shoot them. Kind of fun. I guess he's aiming for the ones way over here. So, honestly, kind of makes sense. If this is pulled back here, is it going to be able to shoot over the staircase at the minions? I might need to adjust some stuff. No, that works. That works perfectly, actually. It just has to be pulled far enough back to actually have the angle. So, man, I need to learn a lot. There's so much to learn about harpoon angles, and it's just something to keep in mind for sure. If I place that too close to the staircase, it might have... If I placed it super close, it might have been able to peek over as well. But if I placed it like here, it might have been like the worst spot. So there's a couple different locations or angles I guess I could have gone with that. So we'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and head over here. Now I can just pretty much freely build harpoons. This is a good example of a harpoon that I want to put like directly on top of the staircase, let it peek over. That's what I was kind of talking about there. And we'll just throw some more harpoons. Pretty simple. I don't see this being like this map, at least causing an issue for a while. I'm probably going to go ahead and just actually jump into the next wave just to get things rolling. Since on maps like this, on survivals to 15, like speed is kind of your biggest thing. You want to kind of just go as fast as possible to some extent. Like, there's not really, you know, mostly just to, you know, save time. IRL, there's no in-game reason, but I mean, it helps, obviously. Allows me to farm more. If I can save time IRL, I can play more Dungeon Defenders more efficiently, of course. Heading over to this area. This is doing really solid, but I do like adding an extra support here, just in case. Ninjas can start jumping around and being really annoying as well. And then I'll probably add an extra harpoon over here, protecting the crystal just in case. Probably here, actually, over in the corner, so it gets a full range like that. Yeah, I think that's really good, just in case some ninjas or something hop over and head towards the crystal. All right, next wave, pretty easy. Gonna go ahead and start. Nothing crazy is going on. We are running a little bit lower on defense units now at 64. I do want to go ahead and place a bouncing blockade here. This is definitely a map where I don't really think I need slice and dices. Like, I don't want to waste defense units on slice and dices since they're so bulky. I'm going to place a harpoon here as sort of a backup just in case something slithers through this little crack in the alleyway. Shamans are starting to spawn now, but everything's so low HP that even I can just, like, 145. Like, I can one-shot these guys no problem. I probably should go ahead and bring out my... I'm thinking about bringing out my alt account characters. The issue is, like, they're not even going to get that much XP from something like this, you know? But it might be worth just to drag them out, I guess, for the little bit of XP you do get from this. But I don't even know. Honestly, maybe it's not even worth that little bit of time, hilariously. It'd make things harder and more difficult, which is fine now, but it might actually become a problem later. And I think I really mostly just care about actually beating the map. So I'm going to avoid alt accounts for the time being. And just, like, it's kind of like, why would I make things harder and, like, you know, take longer, essentially, for, like, the super small amount of XP? If I really, like, part of me feels like it's an efficiency loss to not get every little, you know, crumb of XP possible on every account, but at the same time, it actually ends up being an efficiency loss to make things take longer. When I could go farm something like Glitterhelm Cavern, if I truly wanted to farm XP, I would go to Glitterhelm Cavern hardcore mode or whatever, and I could get really good XP per hour doing that. It's kind of like you have to understand what's worth the time, right? The opportunity cost. Something I understand very well in other games, but not so much yet in Dungeon Defenders, and I sort of have to process it in a different way, as well as obviously understand what takes time, what adds time, what doesn't, and just learning so many different mechanics. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the next wave. Should be super safe here. Starting to put upgrades on some stuff around when possible. Nothing crazy though. Gonna go ahead and put some upgrades on these double harpoons as well. Everything looking really safe though so far. I'm going to go ahead and place an aggressive harpoon probably over... Actually, I probably could just put it over here, actually. Was that going to be able to hit through the wall? Actually, yeah, that wall is super... you know what? I'm fine to just go ahead and put it here. Like a really aggressive one. This map has been so easy so far. Obviously, only at wave 6 out of 25. I'm just trying to reach wave 15, though. Placing an aggressive harpoon there is totally fine. If it goes down, that's also totally fine. Just a shaman and some kobolds or something left on the map. Should be taking care of this one pretty quickly here. Running around putting, yeah, like this, you know, this guy's a little annoying, but, you know, not a big deal. There we go. Him defeated. We'll go ahead and spam G into the next wave and put some upgrades into wherever possible. This should be a pretty smooth, pretty easy episode. Hopefully I don't eat those words as I usually do. I'm even going to go ahead and place a super hyper... Actually, I don't have the defense units to. I was going to place a super aggressive harpoon here, just ahead of everything, but honestly, that's okay. We'll go ahead and let that happen, I guess. But, you know what? Maybe I go ahead and start selling this stuff off and actually do that, because the shamans are just sticking around the corner and it's kind of being annoying. So you know what? Let me go ahead and sell these, place the harpoon over here and do it like this. I think this is going to be better. I could be wrong. And I might even just, I almost want to, man, oh, this might be a mistake. I almost want to just not build a bouncer blockade here. What if I just put one harpoon there, one harpoon here? This is kind of a silly setup, but I'm going to try it because my only issue is I'll do a spike blockade here, I guess. Or do I have enough defense units? No, I'll do a spike blockade here, I guess. I'm a little worried about shamans just hanging around this corner now. Shamans are just annoying. They just sit around corners, spawn skeletons, be a pain in the butt, eat hot chip, repeat. All right, here comes wave 8, though. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Nothing is even taking much damage. Just putting upgrades where I have the mana, which I pretty easily do have for most situations. There's a ninja coming in, though. Things are getting a little bit more difficult, as you can see. I don't know if I could one-shot those ninjas, which is important, but my towers are one-shotting everything easily peasily, but it's more so because this harpoon's taking some weird angles, some weird aims. Go put another upgrade on this one. All right, we're gonna be hyper aggressive. I'm gonna sell this bad boy and put it straight over here, similar to what I do on Glitterhelm Cavern. Actually, I just don't want any shamans to be like sticking around and being annoying. Like this guy's job is just to survive and hit the shamans. You are allowed to hit certain minions in that purple ring of protection. Goblins you cannot, orcs you cannot. However, you can hit shamans and archers and like ranged minions in the circle of protection, which is obviously makes a lot of sense. Because otherwise they would just be able to like sit there and infinitely be annoying and be cringe and yada yada. So I'm glad you can hit them while they're in the protection circle. So we'll go ahead and do that. As you can see, those purple zeros pop up when my harpoons are trying to hit mobs that can't be hit in there, but usually they're doing great work. All right, another wave complete, a bunch of mana collected. At this point, I'm honestly hard chilling. I feel like until, especially this next wave, wave 9 or whatever, I could probably just AFK this entire wave and have zero problems for sure. In fact, let me do that. I'm gonna go make some thumbnails or something while I'm just doing this combat wave. All right, and I tabbed over just in time, did some timestamps, and there we go. We're on to wave 10. We love a game that we can just AFK on and relax. Now, I'm going to be a little more attentive during this wave since 1,000 enemies are coming in. Oh my god, so many ninjas. 1,000 enemies are coming in, and their difficulty is going to be increased since I think it's every 5 or 10 waves. Things get a huge difficulty jump on Dungeon Defenders, so I probably want to actually pay attention, give this wave the proper respect, and put a bunch of upgrades on stuff, because this little area, like if one minion gets out, these harpoons are going to have a tough time, so I probably should put a little more respect onto the name of that area. Let's head over to here. This thing has taken no damage. It's putting up an absolute killing. This one harpoon in front of the door. You'd love to see that. Which means theoretically, like this little setup could get destroyed in the future. We'll see what happens. I might just end up taking that down. Kind of depends on if I need the extra defense units for another area, like possibly this one. This guy is actually taking a little bit of damage now, probably just from random shamans, kobolds, and just things getting off, little trickling damage here and there. Let's go ahead and actually head behind this guy. How much HP do they have now? 1,500 from like 300 or something. It's a pretty insane power difference. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do what I talked about and actually sell off at least this defense unit. You know what I can do? I can actually sell off this one as well and place the spike blockade like in front of the harpoon. Right around here, I guess. It's kind of awkward, but that should be fine. It should be enough room for things to be drawn out and protect the harpoon, worst case scenario. But the reason why I wanted to do that, the reason why I wanted to sell off that harpoon specifically, is so that I can come over here. I have double star units here now, and place a hyper aggressive harpoon somewhere in this room, which is going to be interesting to say the least. I think the question is, where do I place it? I wanted to see if I could place it on these bookshelves, like on top. That would have been sick, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, here seems ridiculous. I feel like that's just going to get destroyed. Could I place it? Oh my god. Like, a high ground place like this would be so sick, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I might just put it in that ridiculous location. It's really silly. And also this, like, high ground. The issue is, I don't know. I'm going to try it. This might be super dumb. This could easily be adjust in the future. We'll see what happens, man. We'll test it, have some fun. This map's so easy so far. I'm not really stressed or worried about anything, so we can try dumb little stuff like that. So far, it's taking no damage. Doing pretty solid. And even if it gets destroyed, it's not really a big... It's not like it was putting in work anywhere else. So you might as well, you know, allocate those defense units where at least can possibly put in some, you know, aggression, put in some damage. Still taking no damage down there. Absolutely putting in big work. Still has taken no damage. The absolute little harpoon that could. Yeah, that might have been... I thought it was going to be too hyper-aggressive of a placement, but it actually might work out perfectly. That's insane. That's so good. It speeds things up a bit, which is Always wanted. Also, that harpoon in the back. Wow. This guy is still able to target the, like, shamans up on that staircase. That's super good. All right, and here it is. Wave 11 complete. We've got what? Wave 12, 13, 14, and 15. So, like, 4 waves left. Should be pretty easy, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll go beyond wave 15. If it's honestly AFK, I don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and immediately jump into wave 12. Now I'm going to get back to doing some work. All right, almost forgot that I was doing this map here for a quick sec. Some stuff did take some damage. I may want to pay a little more attention. I'm probably fine to fully AFK between the rounds for the time being. Definitely want to, you know, check everything after and make sure everything's fully healed. I'm going to reach a point. Once I hit wave 15, well, I'm probably going to stop wave 15, but once I hit there, if I wasn't stopping, I'd probably want to go ahead and start paying. I might keep going. I do want to start paying a little more attention there just to make sure, you know, not letting myself lose like an idiot. I'm going to press G. I should totally be fine. Let's save some time. All of these areas look good. Everything's pretty healthy over here, which is nice. It's one of the more risky areas. That Cobalt did reach this and do a little bit of damage. Wasn't much of a big deal, but that's okay. Still worth to heal. And this tower is finally taking a little bit of damage. I guess that makes sense since it's right in the middle of the action. Let's grab all this mana and see what we can do and then sprint out of here. Cobalt is going to get absolutely fucking sliced through its stomach by a harpoon. Let's go ahead and jump back over here if I dare, if I can, and let's just chill here while I do some more work. Nothing feels better than efficiently playing a video game on the side while also getting some more work done, whether it's your work, your YouTube, your, you know, whatever you're doing in life. It's just, I love multitasking. It's one of my favorite things. It feels very satisfying. Now, you know something that's even better than working 2 times at once while playing a game? You can actually just AFK in a video game while going to touch grass. I know, very scary stuff. I'm going to go on a walk with my girlfriend while recording this. I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes or so. Okay, let me not make sure the ninjas actually... If I lose when I come back, that'd be quite embarrassing. What a L take that would be by me. Hopefully, let me... You know what? One quick upgrade before I go. Let's head over here. Put a nice star upgrade on this harpoon. See you guys in 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. See you soon. All right, are you guys as sweaty as I am after that walk? What's up? What's up? The only downside... Oh, first of all, there's a little mask actually over here. The only downside of going on a walk and missing the transition over to wave 15 is that... What is it? Oh, there's like a little shield. This is pretty cool. I'm going to store it for sure. I think grabbing those whenever possible as accessory items is super nice. So they seem really rare, man. Like I never run into those. But what I was trying to say was I didn't see actually what pet dropped, but I should be able to go in my Defender's Forge and hopefully figure it out. I think this might be it, and this guy is fucking adorable. What? I want to see him. This, like... Wait, what is... No way! Wait, he's actually so cute. He's like a bear, guinea pig, hamster type guy with a heart on his tummy and wings on his back. That is actually adorable. If only his stats were actually worth using, that would be so incredible. I'm going to double check the wiki as well to make sure that's actually the pet or if I'm just freaking out over a pet that I already had that's adorable. Honestly, I'm fine with either way. Oh, when did I get these as well? Epic gargle horns? Wait, I have an upgrade. I have a huge upgrade actually for my horns. That's awesome. Okay. It's the same accessory, which is cool. I need to figure out where's a good place for me to start farming accessories, because that is some stuff that's like pretty, what's the word, I guess? Pretty difficult to get is really, I guess, it. But all these, I have so many lasers. I need to do a box sorting episode, honestly, coming up some point pretty soon. We'll definitely do that here eventually. Let me switch back to my Nessie. That's worth 5.7 mil mana. That's awesome. And it's like black and white giraffe on a treadmill. I love that Nessie spins. That is okay. I know the other guy is cute, but come on, Nessie's way better. And that's going to be it for me today on this episode of Dungeon Defenders. I'm probably just going to go ahead and leave this challenge here after this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you did enjoy it. Dislike if not. Subscribe to the channel for daily Dungeon Defenders videos, at least for the time being. And that's pretty much it. Have a great day. I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno.